All right, let's talk about it. Colorado has a solidified quarterback. I believe he's on mute. Beloved Sandworm, stop it. See, y'all be messing me up when y'all be playing. All right, Amanda in the building, so I know I'm good. Anyway, Daniel, what's happening with you, brother? Y'all go check out Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, man. My man be rocking and rolling over the 30-something thousand videos. How you do it? I have no idea, man. Much love to you. Anyway, Colorado has solidified quarterback. Then defense needs identity. Here's what we're going to talk about today, especially after the win over Wyoming. Kaidon Salter is QB1. I think he was always QB1. I'm not sure what was going on prior to that. I mean, we talked about Ryan Staub had a good showing against Delaware, but I still didn't think that constitute Kaidon Salter, in essence, kind of being benched, especially going into the next game there. But anyhow, or not even playing, I believe. He didn't even play the following game. So with that being said, against Houston, so that being said, maybe Coach Prime now knows what a solidified quarterback means. And so that's what it is right now. Defensively, we've been talking about this. On average, they're giving up around 400 yards on defense, total offense to their opponent. And that's something that has to be fixed. That is something that Coach Robert Livingston has to come to grips with, has to fix it, has to get it right. Because if not, it will be some tough outings. I don't care how good Kaidon Salter performs, how good he plays, how well he does whatever. You can't win ball games giving up 400 yards consistently, especially to lesser opponents. And that's where the problem lies. So, and to these lesser opponents, they've been giving up that many yards. Even, I want to say to Wyoming, they gave up 350. And even though that's less, still a lot, right? Because Wyoming did not have nowhere near the amount of talent that Delaware even had and still gave up 350. So with that being said, that's something that definitely has to be fixed. I'm going to open up the phone lines now to go ahead and get it cranked up, get it going. 862-799-9956. Y'all check it out right here. Go ahead and call in and start building up the queue. We can talk about it. Also, Colorado has a big game coming up this Saturday against BYU. It's going to be a late one, ladies and gentlemen. 10:15 Eastern Standard. It'll be 8:15 their time. Conference play, BYU is ranked 25th right now. And BYU is undefeated. So they've been putting in some work. And so with that being said, we know BYU is coming to play. Coach Kalani Satake. I've known him for quite some time through recruiting and everything else. Is not to play. And he might be trying to get him a different job. Speaking of that, there's quite a few jobs been open. We know VTech has opened up. Who else got fired? Oh, my man just got fired today from Oklahoma State. Huh? He's a man. He's 40. Mike Gundy. And let me tell y'all something about that. How unforgiving is this game? How unforgiving is this game? That man has had, well, now would be 3. But prior to this year, 2 losing seasons in his entire Mike Gundy era. His very first season and just last year. And then this year is not looking great. End up losing to Memphis. And you're fired. I think he's been there 17 years, something like that. Let me see. Somebody could pull it up. Oklahoma State. Let's see if I can pull this up quickly. Oklahoma State has had Mike Gundy in the building. Let me see here. Since his first year was in 2005. 20 years this guy has been there. His very first season was 4-7. After that, he has not. Listen to this. He has not missed a bowl game until 2023. From 2005, when he got hired, he was 4-7. 2006, went to a bowl game. Has not missed a bowl game until 2024, which was last season. He comes out, he's 1-2 right now. Lost to Memphis and caught the axe. Holy smokes, baby. Huh? Shout out to UGK Quinlito. One day you're here, baby, and now you're gone. Come on, talk to him, Corlito. What you know about that, baby? You don't know nothing about that. One day you here, and now you gone. Let me tell you something, bro. And you, man, ain't no love out here, boy. Ain't no love at all. But anyway, he'll be all right. They'll pay him out. He made plenty of money in his time there, so I get it. But anyway, with that being said, you know, Kalani Sitake, the head coach of BYU, is probably fighting and really making a name for himself to get a better job. And there's some of them out there. Oh, UCLA, Deshaun. Oh my God, hey, I need some cane juice. Get my mind right. Hold on. That thing biting. LMV. Coaches get asked every day, B. Foster. Thank you, Cornelito. Deshaun Foster. Hey, coaches get asked every day, B. Hey, it is what it is, man. But that's tough work right there. I mean, I get it. I understand why they did it, but my goodness. You talk about this is an occupation that don't care what have you done for me lately occupation right here. But anyway, let's get back to what we're talking about. So anyway, with BYU, they're going to come in and they're going to come play some ball. Got a couple of people on the line already. Give me a few seconds. I'll get to you. Let me finish up this monologue. BYU's schedule right now, currently, they have played Portland State. Listen, BYU beat them people 69-0, right? I think they had a total of 51 yards total offense. Portland State, let me see what they had. Yes, a total of 51 yards, 56 yards passing, -5 yards rushing. They only had 3 first downs in the whole game. 3 first downs in the whole game. Sorry. Then they go on to beat Stanford 27-3. They only gave up 161 yards of total offense, 19 yards rushing, and 142 yards passing. And then they gave up, let me see here. They played Eastern Carolina. They gave up a little bit there. They gave up 404 yards there, 285 passing, 119 rushing against Eastern Carolina, and they end up beating them 34-13. Wow. So Colorado definitely has a challenge ahead of them. Robert Livingston is definitely going to have to find a way to stop the bleeding when it comes to the run. If you can't stop the run, you can't win ball games. I watched Coach Prime's press conference, and for some reason, no reporter asked about that. I don't know. I don't know what the atmosphere or the environment is, but it seems like the reporters don't want to ask legitimate questions. I have to be honest here. It's not a gotcha moment. It's a legit moment for the fan base that want to know, how do we stop giving up 400 yards? What do we have to do on defense to stop doing that? And no one asked about that. They asked about all the other little stuff. You know, how you feel about this and what you feel about doggone portal closing, whatever. But they have to come up with an answer. And I would love to hear from you guys in the chat what you think that answer is. What do you think they have to do in order to stop the run? Because I think it's super important. I think Kaidon Salter has shown that he is QB1. I don't know if it's enough to take him to the mountaintop. Maybe, maybe not. Not sure. But he definitely shows that he has the capabilities and to play. A lot of people question his accuracy and how he threw the ball. One thing about being a quarterback, you got to get in a rhythm, man. That dude threw some phenomenal balls. And go check out the Good, Bad, and Ugly film review that I did. You'll see it. I'm pointing them out. I mean, pinpoint accurate. NFL-type windows. What I mean is DB draped all over the guy, still putting it right there. Good velocity on the ball. He's got a strong arm. That throw he threw to Miller in the back of the end zone, 40-some yards right off his back foot, just flick of the wrist. So with all that being said, he definitely has the capabilities, and he's shown it. He's shown it. He just needs the opportunity without, I guess, being interrupted. But I mean, I'm not gonna be the dead horse. Show real. Shador Show real. What's going on, brother? How you doing? I appreciate that. The good, bad, and ugly is great stuff. Thank you, man. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you so much. Amanda, coach, you know doggone well you'll lose access if they ask anything that doesn't stroke his ego. They are too scared to ask real questions. Hashtag lames. Yowzers. Amanda, you tough out here in the street. You tough out here in the street. After the game, Colorado gives up 100 yards total offense by the first quarter. And to me, it's amazing how the whole like the temperature of the room has changed this year. It doesn't look great. People jumping ship. The viewership is down. It is what it is, but we're here for it. Like I said, please call on in 862-799-9956. We'll definitely get into this. I want to hear your points in regards to the defense. What do you think about offense, whatever, and all that in between? Oh, Miss Geniality, how you doing? Anybody let me know, where's Cuban Kane? I haven't seen Cuban Kane in a while. I want to make sure my dog all right. You know, he like a thorn in my side. I want to make sure he's all right. I just want to make sure he's all right. All right. Come on, man. This Colorado day, that can't be cane juice. It got to be that Jim Jones on Tuesday. Nah, baby. It's cane. It used to be Buffalo Brew, but who cares? Who cares? Anyway. Oh, this is a good one. What does Colorado need to do to beat BYU, coach? Stop the run. You got to stop the run. You got to stop the bleeding. I mean, real quick, let's take a quick look, and I'll get to the phone call. 4902 on the line. Give me a second. I got you. Let's look at the ECU game, Eastern Carolina. Let's see here. Well, BYU threw for 246, 172 on the ground, 7 yards per play. 7 yards per play. All right. But they had 2 turnovers. And speaking of that, here's something else Colorado's defense has to harp on. Turnovers. I don't think they get enough turnovers. They got to get more turnovers. They have to get that. In order to win, you got to be able to steal possessions from the other team and give them. I got to cut the fan on in Detroit, boy. These lights being get hot. All right, here we go. We rolling. So you gotta harp on turnovers. And right now, I don't think Colorado's biting on defense. They're making some good plays. The defensive line makes some great plays. But as a unit, they gotta come out a little more aggressive and make really good play. They make flashes, but you can't win games like that.